At 5:30 a.m., my parents dumped my 75-year-old grandma at my gate with 2 busted suitcases. No knock, no call, just a folded note. A year later, they showed up smiling, and they learned my grandma wasn't a burden anymore. My neighbor woke me up. "Charles, your grandma's outside." I ran to the front door, my wife right behind me. Grandma sat on the freezing concrete, shivering, staring at the ground. The note in her suitcase handle said, "We figured this was best. Please understand." I checked my security camera and felt my stomach drop. My dad's SUV rolled up at 5. My mom helped grandma out, set the bags down, and they drove off. I called them. Voicemail. Every time. Grandma finally whispered, "I'm sorry for bothering you." "No," I said. "Never say that." She told me, "My dad packed her things because my younger brother and his wife had a new baby and needed space. Then they left her on my sidewalk before sunrise." We drove to my parents' house that morning. A moving truck was parked outside. My brother stood there smiling like he'd won a prize. Inside, my dad didn't even pretend. "She's with you now," he said. "So what's the problem?" "The problem," I said, "is you left her in the cold." My mom waved her hand. "She's too loud, forgetful, a hazard." My brother shrugged. "I'm not paying rent when family is free." Grandma stood there clutching her bag, silent, making herself small. I looked at her, then at them. "You all make me sick," I said. Dad pointed at the door. "Get out or I'll call the police." I laughed once. "Tell them you abandoned a senior at 5 a.m. Back home, I drove to the station and said, "I need to file an elder abandonment report." I handed over the video, the note, the missed calls. A detective called Adult Protective Services before we even left. APS visited our home, then pulled Grandma's financial records. In court, I stayed calm. The footage, the temperature, the 21 unanswered calls. Then APS dropped their report. 3 years of monthly transfers from Grandma's fixed income into my parents' accounts. No paperwork, no repayment. My mom tried tears. "We wanted what was best." The judge cut her off. "Did you arrange housing or give legal notice?" My dad said, "We relocated her to family." The judge stared him down. "You dumped her on a sidewalk before dawn." Then my dad snapped and pointed at Grandma. "You raised a snake." Then Grandma rose, slow and steady. Next, she met his eyes without flinching. After that, she said, "I raised a man beside me." Again, her voice stayed calm and flat. Then she added, "You raised yourself into a corner." Finally, the whole room went silent. The judge found them guilty of elder abandonment and financial misconduct, fines, probation. We walked out while my parents sat there, looking smaller than Grandma ever did. That night, Grandma called my wife and me into the living room. She slid an envelope across the table. Deeds, account summaries, clean paperwork under her maiden name. Net worth, $51 million. "I let them think I had nothing," she said. "I wanted to see who'd keep me anyway." Then she signed over a small coastal hotel in Monterey to us. We kept it quiet until a cousin saw a photo and the leak spread. The next Saturday, my doorbell rang. My mom stood there holding a pie. My dad and my brother hovered behind her. "Can we come in?" she asked. Grandma stepped into view and smiled sharp. "You didn't care when I was freezing outside." I closed the door. Clean. Done. Monday, I filed a household restraining order. All our names. No contact. 2 days later, my brother's wife showed up alone with the baby and apologized for staying quiet. Grandma didn't hug her. "Leave your number," Grandma said. "If the baby truly needs something, I'll help, but you don't come back here." My dad mailed a long letter begging, then slipped in one line, "Shouldn't her legacy be shared fairly?" Grandma read it, exhaled, and rewrote her will with a notary at our kitchen table. My parents and my brother got nothing. If they contested it, their share went to a shelter. A couple months later, my parents kicked my brother out after he tried to steal from them and punched holes in their walls. Funny how family is free until the golden boy becomes the bill. Grandma still woke up early. Her coffee stayed too strong. The difference was she stopped apologizing for existing. And my parents got exactly what they earned: a locked door and a long, quiet life with no one to blame but themselves.